absentee. We're going to be on California. Just radio back to me, and then we have a team from City Pool that's going to come out. There are some very legitimate homeless people there, but there have also a number of people that are service resistant and are criminals. So make sure you watch your backs, and especially when it's still dark. Make sure we have somebody for security standing outside, just watching your team, kind of a little bit of the outer perimeter there. Make sure, you know, people don't come up, sneak up behind your team leaders while you're going inside. And I think the estimate of the population was about 60. So population was probably at about 140 to 150 a couple of months ago. It seems like it has dropped. So we're hoping that it's going to be less today.
Be safe, take care of it.
What I understand, like this part of the property over the years had one of the higher concentrations of pollutants in the soil, but yet there were people that were living right on here on the water's edge. The structures here, I think they were there. I don't think there was anybody there when the officers got there this morning. So it looks like a lot of these places have been abandoned. When we were coming in this morning, I don't know if you saw a lot of people leaving, and so there were some vehicles that were pulling out. And so we're trying to see if there's an owner to those property. Otherwise, it could be treated as abandoned property.
I've been up for 2 days, and with one cup of coffee in me, you know, so I'm kind of burned out. I got boils on the bottom of my feet, you know, and my knees are hurting. But I'm gonna help these guys out as best I can, you know, until I can't help them no more, you know. So that's what I'm doing. I really gotta got it going. We got it going. Got a battery out of this one to get that one over here to pull that one out of here. You know, it's illegal to pull it, you know. But what choice do we have? You know, the man has to have a home. And he has 2 people that live in that home. So this is the lady that's lived here for a good few years, you know. We're helping her out now. Yeah. So that's what we're doing.
But they're actually towing shit and kicking people out, and
there's all kinds of food out right there too.
I don't know. They have no place to go, and I feel sad for a lot of people. You know, there's some ladies that are old as hell, and where's she gonna go? She's just a walk down the street. They promised us housing and all that. Yeah, fucking right. A lot of stuff was donated to people, then trailers were donated to people, and then what are they gonna do with their trailers? They don't have nothing. They're getting towed. Everything's getting towed. Everything's getting boxed up, and I can't do it. A lot of people believed in one person saying that they were going to help us and do something, and they went to the courthouse and he kind of fucked us all. And the fires, yeah, that's kind of taking up a lot of the shelters and stuff like that. So what are we going to do? Nobody really cares. They just want everybody off because of it's a issue for them, whatever. But Now imagine how big of an issue they're gonna have with all these people out there on the streets now. So now they're gonna have to worry about finding us homes while we're all out there on the streets, walking around the streets instead of being inside one area. So now that we're all getting kicked out, they're gonna have to deal with this now out there. This would be worse now. More crimes out there than it would be in here. They would just leave us the hell alone. But nobody can blame anybody but ourselves, kinda, because this life we chose to live. It once was peaceful life, is now is just crazy, scary, and I don't even know anymore. I'm just tired. 2 years of my life here. Just back to starting over again. Fucking. Bye.
They leased it to a construction company, but they can't really do anything to the property because it's still test positive in that back corner. It's still toxic. They say, but what's toxic? Don't say it, Tracy. This stuff, the scrap stuff.
Oh, it's toxic.
No, the aluminum. That's not
Aluminum? What? What do you want to say?
that word because I say it funny. But that's what they used to do here, and there's nothing toxic in aluminum. There's not. The police, I got to say this, that they've been really polite. Because Oxnard used to be really rude, but they're really polite. The cops have been really nice. They should have hauled these guys away a long time ago, and they've been really, really polite to them. I gotta say that much. They know who's doing what, and the people that weren't doing stuff, they never bothered us when we were out there. Yeah, they're cool.
Ultimately, we have to be in agreement with the city's plan. And they have a long-term plan for the entire coast. I think it's like a 2030 plan. And so we're certainly in agreement and wanting to be in cooperation with the long-term plan. But we need to do something immediately to make sure that this land is productive. Even in its state as a Superfund site, it can be productive, and that's what we're looking to do. So we'll see, but we're working diligently to get something done here. And we're hoping to ultimately turn the property over to the Nature Conservancy. Yeah, because they want to make sure the guppies and all the other live animals that are indigenous to this area can remain here. So trying to turn this into something that'll make jobs, that'll create jobs instead of creating homelessness. Yeah.
What I remember was years ago, if you go to the dead end of Perkins Road, there are some picnic benches there. That's where we used to see kids doing nature tours, and you'd see various projects. You'd have the Nature Conservancy out here. You'd have people that were really proud of showing this area to people and sharing it with others. And now it's really been spoiled by this, and that's also another tragedy that has come out of this place.
I guess what I would say about it was for me it was a preview of what we're experiencing as a country now, in terms of just bald-faced denial of obvious facts that were unfortunate for them.
It's an environmental hazard, it's a health hazard, it's a crime and public safety hazard, it's a fire hazard. We have to do something.
EPA has done a lot to stabilize the site and minimize the threat of migration of the waste at the facility into the wetland and the ocean and the surrounding community. But it's still, a mountain of toxic slag that sits on a beach and a wetland that the public really wants to see restored. And there are a lot of sites all over our country that are Superfund sites that are extremely polluted and probably causing more of a threat than this particular one. But the fact that, this site has been listed on the Superfund list for 10 years now and still hasn't been cleaned up. That's a problem.
And this is a dirty business. I can't say it isn't, you know. But we built a plant in Tennessee. We have no trouble in Tennessee.
Yeah, so you guys are still there right now operating?
Huh?
You're still operating there right now?
Yeah.
Doing the same thing you're doing here?
Yeah.